If I told you there's 70 different colors a Yeep could have, would you believe me? Well, probably not, because that's insane, right? There's only 3 colors. No, there's 70. So today, I'm gonna explain how that's possible and why there isn't actually 3 main colors. There's 4. That song's copyrighted and I'm not Vsauce. But now, let's get into the good stuff. When you started Yeeps, you got assigned a color. You got assigned one of the 4 colors. The colors include pink, tan, blue, and cyan. This is also the reason why there's more blue Yeeps than any other of the colors. 50% of the Yeeps population are blue compared to the 25% tan or pink Yeeps. But Esseren, there's 4 colors. That still isn't 70. Yes. Let me get into the good stuff. Stop. Thank you to Quinns, Conehead VR GT, and Frosty Mikey for being a member. If you want to become a member, you can join down below. But thank you so much to these 3 for being members. Now back to the video. After your main color got selected, then another color branched off of that main color gets selected. And the way the secondary color gets chosen is via 2 other colors, which are 2 different shades of the main color. It then selects a random color in between those 2 colors. This is where there can exist 70 different colors. This method applies to all the 4 different colors, except it varies by a bit. So if we take a look at this specific color, it has the RGB value 255, 189, and finally 237. Now if we look at the opposite color on the gradient, it has the RGB value 255, 189, and 254. Notice that in between these 2 colors, only the blue component, or the last one, has changed. Now if you do the math, 254 minus 237, you get 17. So this means that there can exist 17 colors in between these 2. So therefore there is 17 different pink colors. Now there can exist infinite colors because there can also be decimals in an RGB value, but at that point you can't even see a difference and your headset can't even display that many colors since it's only an 8-bit display. But if we apply this logic to all the other colors, but remember that just because periwinkle has 32 different colors, doesn't mean that there's more periwinkle colored Yeeps than a tan Yeep. There's just more variety in the colors. This is a comparison of all the possible colors for each color. Feel free to pause or rewind the video. Let's do a little test here. Comment what color you are and let's see how many of each color there is. I hope you learned something from this video. Now you know even more about what goes on behind the scenes in Yeeps. Let me know in the comments if you've seen or thought about this before. Subscribe and like if you enjoyed, and have an amazing day.